Hey y'all, I'm Lita. Welcome back to my channel. So Spin the Wheel did choose my fragrances again this week, and I made combos based on what the wheel chose. So let's get right into last week's combos. Okay, so this starts with Saturday. On Saturday, the wheel chose the house of, or the fragrance company, Find Your Happy Place. Those mints were sold at Walmart, and I do have quite a few of those in my collection. And from that brand, it chose the scent Under the Starlit Sky. And that is on the front it says chamomile and sandalwood, but it also has like rosemary, and it has a tonka bean note as well. So what I decided to pair with that one was Velvety Tonka from the Dua brand. And like, honestly, there was no reason to even put those two together. And I say that because Velvety Tonka completely stole the show. It took over. That scent is very strong. It projects very well. It lasts a really good amount of time. It was just a very velvety Tonka scent. That's really what it was. It was a velvety Tonka scent, and I really couldn't smell Under the Starlit Sky with Velvety Tonka, because Velvety Tonka was just amazing. It was really a beautiful tonka bean scent. It was very strong, and I was surprised at how much I really enjoyed that scent, but it was really nice. So that was Saturday's combo. On Sunday, the wheel chose the Fragrance House of Bodycology. So from that house, it chose the scent Champagne Dreams. And Champagne Dreams is like a really sparkling, effervescent vanilla scent. That's really what it is. It doesn't remind you of Champagne Toast, or at least not to me. I don't pick up Champagne Toast vibes from Bath & Body Works at all. It is like a very bubbly, sparkly, effervescent vanilla. So I decided to pair it with Champagne Vanilla, which is a scent that I got from TJ Maxx, and that also reminds you of a very sparkling, effervescent vanilla scent. And those two smelled really nice. They kind of just, essentially, it's like the same scent. One's in body mist form, one's in perfume form. And the Milestone perfumes from TJ Maxx, those are pretty long lasting to be as affordable as they are. So I wanted to add like a little bit more sweetness. So I decided to throw in Vanilla and Dreamy Glazed from Pink. And that was the perfect touch. That added the right amount of extra vanilla sweetness. So it wasn't just a totally sparkling, effervescent, bubbly combo. The vanilla and Dreamy Glaze thrown in with it. It was the perfect touch, and I'm very happy that I did add that in, because it gave it a little something extra. It gave it a little bit more vanilla, I don't want to say creaminess, but a little bit vanilla razzle dazzle, if you will. Okay, Monday, the wheel chose a random perfume, and what I have in the random perfume category is like just perfumes that I got from a single company. I don't have multiples from that company. So that's where I put the random perfumes in that category. And from that, the wheel chose Liquid Gold from Dawkins Arome. And that is their version of Gentle Fluidity Gold. And honestly, I really didn't know what in the world to pair with Gentle Fluidity Gold. That is a very, I don't want to say complex, but it is one of those scents that you can't put just anything with it. At least in my opinion, you can't put just anything with it. So I went through my collection and I decided to put Sweet Whiskey with it. Sweet Whiskey from Bath & Body Works. You know, it kind of has like a boozy berry vanilla type of scent. I think it has vanilla in it. And so those two together, it really did give Liquid Gold a little bit of extra sweetness from the berries. But then I also saw that Liquid Gold has a a caramel note in it. So I thought, why not add, a touch of gourmand with it, with some caramel. And so I decided to add in rich caramel vanilla from Victoria's Secret. I hadn't worn that scent yet, but these three together, it was a beautiful, deep berry caramel grown sexy type of combo. Like, it was just really, really good. The caramel, again, it was the perfect touch, a perfect amount of sweetness to add with those two scents. And this is a combo that I would more so wear in the winter time. It is a little bit deeper, it is a little bit heavier to wear during the cooler months versus when it's kind of warm outside. But the day that I wore it, it was kind of cool that day, so it ended up working out perfectly, and it was just amazing. If you have these three, definitely try them together. It was a 10 out of 10 for me. Tuesday, the wheel chose Scent Happy, and Scent Happy Mist I found at Dollar General. They had about maybe I think 6 or 7 scents in that collection. So the scent that it chose from that house is Fresh Bloom. And Fresh Bloom is a jasmine and gardenia scent. So it's super floral. And it can be a bit much, especially if you're not used to very, very heavy florals. It can come out really, really strong. So I decided to put with it Gingham Fresh. Gingham Fresh has a pear note, and I thought the pear would kind of settle and tone down the jasmine and gardenia a bit, and it really did. Adding Gingham Fresh was perfect because it made the what is it called? It made Fresh Bloom not super floral, super strong, really like breathtaking, so to speak. And so Gingham Fresh added a really nice, fresh, sweet, not aquatic, but like a watery pear is what I'm picking up in Gingham Fresh. So it added that calmness to it, to where it won't be offensive and it won't come off too strong. And it just added a little bit of sweetness to the Fresh Bloom mist. And so these two together, it was really, really nice. And this will also be a great combo to wear transitioning into spring and even in the middle of spring. Wednesday, the wheel chose the House of Dirty Soul Soap Company, one of my absolute favorites. And from that house, it chose the perfume of Cherry Almond, which Cherry Almond smells just like the Jergens Cherry Almond Lotion. And so I decided to throw in Whipped Almond with it. And initially I was just gonna wear those two. But then I feel like it needed a little something extra. So then I grabbed the Dua Brand's Cherry Caramel Praline. And it added more sweetness and more cherry. The cherry and cherry caramel praline is not a super heavy, deep, dark cherry. It's more like I think they're called maraschino cherry. It's like a very juicy, bright, uplifting cherry. That's what I get from cherry caramel praline. And then of course the caramel added the very, very nice soft gourmand touch to it. And so this combo ended up being really, really good once I added in cherry caramel praline. All right, on Thursday, the wheel chose the House of Sol de Janeiro. And from that house, it chose Cheirosa 68, which is Brazilian jasmine and pink dragon fruit. Now, sometimes with 68, I do struggle with that one a little bit. It comes off, it doesn't have any woods in it, I don't think, but I pick up like a slight woodiness to it, and I'm not the biggest fan of woody fragrances. So I wanted to add something with it that would kind of lighten it up a little bit so it's not super heavy, because I do feel like 68 is a bit heavy. So I decided to pair with it Victoria's Secret Wicked perfume. I feel like Wicked is so underrated. I don't hear people talking about it. It is discontinued, I think, but it is a beautiful, beautiful vanilla. It has freesia, brown sugar, and I think Tahitian vanilla. And so it's a fruity vanilla. It's not a gourmand vanilla. It's not a woody vanilla. It's like a very sweet, fruity, floral vanilla, even though, you know, it don't have any fruity notes in it, but the freesia gives it that sweet floralness, added in with the vanilla and the brown sugar, and that makes it like very beautiful, easy to wear. You can wear Wicked all year round, and that was the perfect touch to add with 68. It made me enjoy 68 more, and I would definitely be running this combo back. And now we have today's combo. So for today's combo, the wheel chose the House of Dossier, and from the House of Dossier, it chose Floral Rhubarb, which is Dossier's version of Marc Jacobs Perfect. You know, it has rhubarb in it. It has peach. It has a milky accord, musk, cedarwood, things like that. And I was thinking, what can I put with it? Now, Marc Jacobs Perfect is a scent that I would absolutely wear by itself. I wouldn't pair anything with it. You know, if I chose to wear it alone, I think it's a perfect, easy reach type of scent. But I did want to add a little something with it. So I decided to wear Ensemble Gold by Lattafa. That is a scent that I don't reach for too much. I think that's the one that's Lattafa's version of Oriana. I think that's the one. So it kind of has you know, some marshmallow in it. It's floral, it's sweet, it's slightly powdery to me. So those two florals together, it's really beautiful. I can still smell it. Yeah, I can still smell it. It's a really beautiful combo. It's an easy reach type of combo. Now, I did go a little bit less heavy with the Ensemble Gold than I did with the Marc Jacobs Perfect, because Ensemble Gold, that powderiness can be a little bit too much sometimes. So I didn't want it to completely take over Perfect. So I just did a couple sprays, maybe like 3 or 4 of Ensemble Gold, and then I really went in with Marc Jacobs Perfect, and that's a great combo. So those are my combos for this past week. Next week I might switch it up and do something a little bit different. I'm thinking about which way I want to go, but you'll definitely find out the direction that I decided to take when I do my combos video next Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, turn on post notifications, and let me know what combos you wore this week, and which one was your favorite, which one that you really enjoyed. And remember, when you smell good, you feel good, and that's the best form of self-care. Until next time.